the game. Let's go. Starcraft 2 Battle Royale. Big game hunters. 8 Grandmasters will enter. Only one will come out alive. Unlimited resources. 8 spawn locations. Rotationally symmetrical. The battle for the Americas. Let me introduce you to your top 8 players. Starting in the top right, from Root Gaming, it's Rob. Down to the 3 o'clock position, puCK Mike. From Size Storm, Stealthy. Bowman, the Giant Gnome, Roots puCK, Money Prime, and Juggernaut Jason. The politics begin. It is a free-for-all. No player can be officially allied, but unofficial allies are very common. We're playing on Big Game Hunters, the Brood War map reimagined by AVAX. Of course, updated to StarCraft 2 graphics, but the layout is similar. And the minerals essentially... Wait. We're not? Oh, the minerals are not unlimited. There's a lot more minerals on this version than a normal game of SC2, but they're not unlimited. They're not going to just not mine out the whole game. There's a gold base in the center. But the layout is similar to the Brood War Big Game Hunters that many of you, especially those of you who are like, well, I have 3 kids and a job and I don't want to play StarCraft anymore, but it reminds me of high school in Brood War. Not that I'm calling anyone out specifically. This is an interesting play. The Giant Gnome putting a hatchery in the base of Bowman. Let me be free. puCK is all on his own, but the aggression begins. Bowman desperately trying to get his zealot out. He's long distance expanded. Of course, rocks block the next base, making it a little difficult, especially, well, in general, to expand early to that safe in-base location. The Zergling's already here. What? I'll betray him later, guys. Warmongerer. Not sure that's an actual word. Terrans are liars. That's racist. We've got a Reaper coming in to the base of Rob. A couple units about to come out. puCK. Well, right now, Bowman and the Giant Gnome are going at it. Oh, the gateway dies before he can pop out an Adept or a Zealot. I'm not sure what that is. puCK is top right. He's probably going Disruptors. puCK, not top right. Thus proving the fact that Terrans are indeed liars. But there's a Roach. There's only a single Zealot. He's trying to block it out. An Adept is on the way. But the Proxy Hatch Roach. Bowman desperately trying to hold on. There's a Queen out now, a couple Roaches. A single Adept is not going to save the day, even with a shield battery. He's going to try to keep the pilot alive. Does he have the battery in range? He can reshield for now. That Adept desperately trying to get anything done. The battery quickly draining of energy. Will he have enough time to get a Stalker? A second battery! The save is not enough. Nothing else going on right now. Nobody calling out for help. This engagement has gone unnoticed by the rest of the players on the map. The pylon comes up. A Stalker about to pop out. puCK is mid-left. A lot of targeting going on. But Bowman desperately trying to stay alive. The shield batteries have next to no energy. The micro is good so far. He's stayed alive for now. Bowman doesn't have another... he needs to have another Stalker on the way. The Roaches are on the chase. The Stalker giving them the runaround. The micro so far, another tick of shield battery energy brings them back. The probes block them behind the mineral line. Oh, you dirty, dirty boy. He's got Burrow. Disgusting. It looks like an Oracle was repulsed after taking out a few of the workers of Money Prime. God, the Burrow. He started the Robo, but he has no detection. Those Roaches are going to kill so many probes if they're interested. Oracle's coming in from puCK Mike looking for Silky. God. What a dirty play. The giant gnome. Bowman not calling out for any help. I don't know if he knows he wouldn't get it. Rob, what are you doing? Oracles across the board for the rest of the Protosses. We have no idea what Bowman would be doing if he wasn't currently being assaulted by burrowed roaches and even a queen. The giant gnome may have his first victim. It's cost him a lot to do this. It's cost him a lot. But it looks like Bowman will be executed, and since no one else... Oh, Blink Stalker's on the chase. Stealthy, gonna find puCK Stalkers. puCK did opt for the Oracles. The Oracles find their way into the main base. That isn't a super pylon, so the Stalker taking its sweet time warping in. Is there enough? Not gonna be able to take out one of the Oracles. Bowman is dead. Giant gnome will now expand. He's going to be crippled, but at least he's not going to be dead. Bowman is out. None of the rest of the players. Jason wondering what just happened. No one else who's been very talkative, but with little to back it up, had any idea such intense, life-threatening aggression was happening in that bottom center. The giant gnome, the lonely Zerg player in this match. Zerg players in free-for-all have a tough time often because it's so difficult to expand. The Oracle's coming in. The probes are pulled off the line. Stealthy with the Blink Stalker micro back. The probes are in front. They're blocking a lot of the shots, but they will pay for it with their lives. The Blink Stalkers blink on top. Don't know if that's exactly what he's looking for if the reinforcements come through. The cannons aren't going to be enough for now. puCK losing a lot of his Stalkers. The probes, not the greatest unit for fighting Stalkers, especially when the Stalkers outnumber them. The same time a Thor drop, the hammer being dropped. Another one bites the dust, and GG. puCK calls it out. Then there were 6. The medevac comes back in. The Immortal's not going to be able to shoot up because the cannon's way too much. It's a real problem. A Phoenix comes in. Where is the Stargate? He could build I mean, the Viking comes in. There is no Phoenix. That's what I meant from this. But the Immortal's coming in again. The Immortal's going to be able to block out, but Stealthy looking for another victim. Who's in the center? Jason's Reaper is slaughtered. No one taking the gold base in the center. The double gold, quadruple gas. So El Dorado over here, all the resources. If you can hold on to this for just a moment, then you have more than enough to put yourself in a comfortable position. But Stealthy, he's not happy with just puCK. He wants more. The giant gnome, his efforts to kill Bowman now, they cost him so much that it might not be enough. The hatchery, everything else is burrowed. He may be able to hold it home. It depends on how much Stealthy with these Blink Stalkers marauding around the map are able to do. But the Oracles will counter. We've got Mecha to Money Prime. The Thors are here, and they'll be able to block out all those Oracles. Will the giant gnome? That's a lot of Stalkers. The supply lead. Well, Stealthy, he's got, well, not very stealthy with these Blink Stalkers. The giant gnome gonna pay for his transgressions against the former Protoss Bowman. We do have, well, the hatchery's gonna fall. The giant gnome probably going to fall with it. Stealthy does have control of the center gold, but his forces are not there at the moment. Will anyone commit to it? Across the top of the map, the northern hemisphere, all players seem to have reasonable economies. Well, right now, the Thor drop onto the Immortals, blasting through. Immortals, oh, the stasis! The stasis! Those Thors are trapped behind enemy lines. Money Prime says nerf Protoss. Well, according to the newest patch notes, Protoss being removed very soon, if you've read those notes, so. At the same time, Money Prime, he's been putting, is he gonna go for the save? Oh, he's not gonna make it! He just loses his medevacs too! Stealthy gonna hold on to the center, Money Prime being contained here. He's still at 124 supply. The Marines and tanks, the Terran Civil War. Yo, WTF, Jason's a piece of shit. Terrans are liars, everybody knows. Is anyone gonna do anything about the gold? Another one drops. We've reached the final, well, wait. 5 left. Technically, the giant gnome is still in the game if all he has is one barely mining hatchery. In the center, Stealthy continues to solidify his economic lead. What are the worker counts across the board? The giant gnome, the dark horse here. as he does have all of the bottom left as long as he's left unharassed, but he was beat back down into the Stone Age. The Immortals and Stalkers working their way through. Tempest on the way from puCK. Banana. Let's kill the Terran. Who's Banana? What? He knows what's up. There is one Terran left. It is Jason in the top center. He's got a lot of bases to work with. He's got decent defenses, but the amount of sky toss beset on all sides. There's going to be Tempest from puCK. There's plenty of Stalkers out of Stealthy, but a few less now that he attacked into a planetary. Rob going to clear up the former base of Paco Mike. The giant gnome survives. puCK maybe going to find what's going on here. That queen revealing the position. Now, that puCK trying to coordinate with Stealthy, both of them trying to make sure their forces don't fire on one another, because there's nothing but the verbal agreement saying they are teammates. There's nothing solidifying it otherwise. Oh, Stealthy. 5 carriers at a time. A classic Battle Royale strategy, looking to carry himself to victory. And will finally potentially expand to his own natural by taking down those rocks. puCK gonna have access. Oh, he is not fucking around. He's got cannons locking it down. The giant gnome rebuilding his lair on the corpse of Bowman. There's 1 Terran, 1 Zerg, and 3 Protoss. We've got Jason in the top center. We've got Rob very quickly expanding to much of the map. So many Void Rays on the right in the blue. We've got Stealthy, who executed 1.5 players to kick things off, now building carriers with the double, quadruple gold, really. And puCK, the giant gnome, our singular Zerg, trying to burrow under the radar. We're getting to the point where nobody can really afford... There's literally just not that many minerals left. They will run out eventually. And if they take a fight too late in the game, they just will not be able to rebuild those armies. They're incredibly expensive. Oh, looks like Jason gonna put a drop into puCK's space. Maybe kill some of the probes here. Not sure how much of an impact that will be. puCK nearly maxed out. He's got a lot of Tempest. Yeah, that pickup was ill-fated. Loses the medevac as well. The Protoss coordinating against... Oh, well, this is happening over here. The giant gnome. There's only so much to mine from. And a second infestation pit on the way. That's a interesting play. The Terran fortresses stand for now. Jason has expanded on the corpse of his former Terran teammate. The carriers are trying to come in. The storms on all the liberators. The ghosts forced to back off. Marines desperately trying to work their way forward. A nuclear missile will be launched on top of the carriers. Maybe that'll be enough to drive things back. Jason loses a lot in this exchange. Can he survive the barrage of Protoss that surround him? Will Stealthy, also known as apparently Banana, will he attempt to get the jump on puCK or vice versa, or will they coordinate? Rob, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna? Rob has yet to make a verbal agreement, it seems. Also, everybody, if I remind you at the beginning of the game, as he comes in, good luck, have fun, everyone but Rob. I agree, says puCK. Everyone says, fuck you, Rob. He's coming back, doing it. He's mid. Rob decides that Jason is the lesser of all evils. Is there enough energy? A nuclear missile in the top, in the center. It has been launched. The interceptors are falling. Are there storms? Are there storms? There are, but the Void Rays, they weren't able to target the Templar in time. A nuclear missile Most of the probes got away. It lands on the side. Looks like puCK, the giant gnome, desperately trying to burrow out of the base, has almost nothing left. He's re-expanded to his main. He escaped with the Dropper Lord. The giant gnome still in the game, but without much to show for it. The Archons pop out, and that'll be enough to drive the Void Rays of Rob back. Stealthy may have bitten off more than he can chew. Jason continues to clear out the base of Money Prime. He might not be in the match, but his units and legacy survive. Oh my god, there are so many cannons. Infested Terrans are thrown out, but the shield batteries simply do not care. Starcraft. GG. Just generally Starcraft. There are no more Zergs. A nuclear missile is launched to the center. The probes will evacuate. Once again, this one even closer to the Nexus. It will land. Stealthy, trying to find an opportunity, potentially. Two backstab. Well, there's only... We're down to the final 4. 3 Terrans... I mean, 3 Protoss and 1 Terran. All the Protoss have a strong air army. And the Terran is quite a fortress with many Vikings. Air control, the name of the game. Cost efficiency. This is happening. Jason was able to exploit the resources of his former Terran compatriot. Jason helped kill Teal. Coming, says Jason. Teal, of course, Stealthy / banana. More scans across the board. puCK moving into Jason's base. There's a lot of Tempest there. Jason gonna scramble back. At least notifying... Well, Rob has a lot of resources to work with as well. puCK trying to look for his opportunity. He's re-expanding. Bowman's former base is now traded hands several times. The Vikings looking for an opportunity. The Storm's not gonna hit him. Gets some of the interceptors, not able to target down any carriers. No upgrades on those Vikings. He's desperately... He needs them. What are the air upgrades? 3/3, +2, +2. What does Rob have? 2/2. The Storm's incredibly good. Vikings hit hard, but they're gonna need to hit harder. The Planetary in disrepair, and now the Planetary nowhere to be seen. The target fire on the carriers. EMPs across the board. The Immortals desperately trying to hold on, but in comes another fleet! They're calling Armada! The turrets trying to hold the line. The Terrans trying to hold. Jason desperate for every last mineral he can get. puCK and Stealthy trying to drive back the forces of the North. Another nuclear missile towards the top center. Storms across the board. We're not sure whose interceptors are dying quicker. Is the target fire there? The Storms are on most of... Well, actually, they're on the carriers. Interceptors as well. Nuclear missile lands in the center. Jason still dueling with puCK, whereas Stealthy goes toe-to-toe with Rob. Who's going to have more carriers at the end of the day? The Storm's all over the carriers of Stealthy. Everybody's up close and personal. Whose Storm is it anyways? It's unclear who's going to come out on top of this fight. There's next to no interceptors. What is the unit count? I can't... We'll just have to find out. It does look like Rob is turning the tides. Stealthy doesn't have the interceptors for the damage. Both of them are running on empty. A handful of stalkers are coming in. They might be able to turn the tides. Nuclear missile left side. puCK will be driven back for now. This battle eventually tilts into Rob's flavor. Welcome to Flavor Town. Population Rob. A nuke lands. Jason coming in. The recall was actually to the top center. The alley-oop. Jason comes in and snipes off some of the carriers. Stealthy says, I'm in big trouble. Very dramatically. Jason appropriately responds. Another Storm at the front. He's trying to put together another Planetary. puCK has several carriers. Jason now mining once again off the former base of Money Prime. Rob has solidified his position. He's rebuilding carriers as quickly as his income will allow. The Vikings take down 1, take down 2. Beautiful stasis in the center. Stealthy. He's trying to rebuild. How much money does he have? puCK has so many bases. Holy. He's got 3,000 minerals a minute. A nuclear missile. He's nuking his own army. This is... He's trying to bait him in. Oh my god. Oh, Jason. Jason. What have you done? Oh, he cancels it at the last second. But Rob's carriers come in. Stealthy has lost the gold base. He's lost his army. He's down to 78 supply. He's moments away from being eliminated. But we have to figure out who's going to kill Rob. Rob and puCK both have a huge amount of bases. Jason not doing bad himself. Stealthy got greedy. He reached out early. He tried to take as much as he could, but he bit off more than he could chew. puCK, just a single volley from the Tempest. He's trying not to blast the carriers out of the sky, but Stealthy has almost nothing left. I should have taken more bases. There's not that many bases left to take, except for that bottom left corner, which puCK has now almost certainly locked down. Rob has too many carriers. The storms are good, but they're not good enough. Jason holding on. He's gonna have access to all these minerals. Finally, Money Prime's base. A gold base still has a lot of minerals to work with, and especially all-important gas. Will any of the carriers be taken down? The storm's doing real damage. I'm dead at home, puCK. Will puCK try to save him? All up to you, my friend. Banana has been peeled. Are there any minerals left? A few. Another nuke. Will he actually? He didn't find the go. Okay, he did. Another nuke on the left side. Yeah, that's in range of the cannon. The stasis ward's coming through. puCK gonna try to match it. What are the upgrades for Jason? He's got +2 attack on his Vikings now. He's at my third. Help. Stealthy will survive. There's a probe. That's Rob's probe. This is the situation where we got some hot probe on probe action. Wait, are the upgrades good enough on Rob's? He puts a pylon down. I'll EMP. puCK has, I don't know, like 8 bases now. He's taken the most of the left side of the map. Rob's coming in. Does puCK have what he needs to match him? Rob right now has 16 make that 15 carriers. But in comes Jason. Oh, so many ghosts! Frozen in time, but not all of them. The EMPs connect on some of the Tempest. Can he actually jump on these ghosts as they come out of the stasis? Rob is taking the center. Jason trying to hold the line. The Vikings doing their best. He's trying to get on top of the ghosts. That's a dozen or more. Force fields at the back. EMP, but the ghosts are slaughtered. All of them dead. Maybe one survives underneath, but EMPs hit everything. puCK's army being chased down, but he has a massive economy behind this. He's banking 7,500, 7,000. He can rebuild this if given the time. Jason doesn't have much income. He's down to 100 supply. He's fallen upon the sword of puCK. While puCK lost a lot of his forces, he's instantaneously rebuilt 4 Tempests at a time. He has so much income. 1 Void Ray from Stealthy, trying to work on Rob. His army is really weak. Killed the carriers. puCK does rebuild Stalkers. Rob has plenty of carriers, but right now it almost seems like Jason is the spoiler in this situation. He's gonna have to play his cards very carefully. Stealthy, it looks like Rob has finally gotten around to finishing him off, and very soon he will be eliminated. Another ghost, a nuke on the way, nukes up the center. He's looking for the Hail Mary. If puCK's army just happens to move into a nuclear missile, which it may, oh, he sees it in the center, almost nukes his own ghost. But here comes puCK. Stealthy has been eliminated. We're in a top 3 situation. The Stalkers blink forward on top of the planetary fortress. The fortress without armor. Some EMPs will counter the Stalkers. The tanks at the back. Still a lot of turrets to work with. Jason is mining a lot from the former bases of Money Prime. puCK is mining from the entire bottom left side of the map. puCK has 4,000, 8,000 in the bank. Rob has 2,860, and Jason is just struggling to hold on. He's right beside you. Indeed he is. But the carrier count is very high here. 17 carriers and 5 Templar. Only 9 Tempests for puCK. Can he blink the Stalkers underneath? There are storms to counter. You gotta be careful about those Templar, though. A storm at the front. He's got them in case the Stalkers blink. Jason looking to loop around the back. puCK, tactical pause. Lag! Lag! You feel too. I don't feel. Is there lag? Go, go, go! We go. Another storm. The Templar, the Tempest! eating a lot of storms. puCK needs to clear out the creep to get this last base. The center still a no man's land. Jason still struggling to remix. He's been beat up. In the units lost, we've seen, well, Stealthy, who's now eliminated, has lost the most. Jason, second most. Rob at third. puCK, relatively untouched. The carriers are trying to come in. puCK has such a backstop. There's so much to work through. Rob is taking the entire right side of the map and the center, though. It may come down to who mines out. How many cannons? The cannons per minute, the CPM. The structures tab stretches across most of the screen, and I have a pretty big screen. There's a fusion core in the mix. puCK has 56 cannons and 22 shield batteries. Rob has 12 and 8. The Tempests are on the chase. The scans will see this exchange. Rob fires back. The Stalkers are going to blink forward, but the Storms will drive them back for now. They only have one blink. Tempests on both sides. The long-range exchange. He's going into the shield batteries. Another Tempest bites the dust. 7 Vikings at a time. Jason is now maxed. He's going to start banking up money. He's really hoping this exchange continues as long as possible. Rob's money is draining. puCK doesn't have as many minerals as he once did. But the Blink Stalkers, the carrier count is down to 4. He's made so many Tempests. But here comes Jason. Oh, he's gonna backstab Rob! The betrayal! Never trust a Terran. Rob has nearly been wiped out, but puCK still. I thought that was puCK. Jason can't tell Protoss apart. That's a little space racist, Jason. Hello, says Rob. Are there EMPs? The ghosts are getting a little bit too far forward, but the air army has been obliterated. Storms hit. Terrible, terrible damage across the board. Be more careful, Jason. Be more careful. Oh, God, puCK and his DTs have cleared out the bases in the bottom right. Some of the only relatively fresh minerals. He's going to come in and expand to... How many Nexi does he have? He's got 9, going on double digits. You okay? I'm here. I'm here. That's all he's got. The carrier's being targeted. The last carrier falls. Rob built 3 more. We're not sure where they are right now. The ground army. This is not an expensive ground army. puCK has 11.7 thousand gas. It is, quite an exchange. And he's finding himself caught between the cannons here, but puCK can he can replace this army. What is he recalling back? A handful of the Immortals, not a huge deal. Jason comes in and pretends like he was helping. He's now going to be banking 1,000 minerals while maxed out for maybe the first time in this match. puCK is rebuilding 3 carriers, 1 Tempest, a robotics bay as well. The minerals are starting to drain from this big game hunters. Whoa, did he just kill his own ghost? Is that intentional? He rebuilds a ghost. I don't think so. What happened here? Maybe DTs. The DTs are on the chase! He's gonna lead them back to the cannons, but they took some of their fellow Templar down with them. puCK has the Archon-based army. Not surprising, with 5 digits of gas in the bank. Rob has nothing to stop 1 DT. Well, nothing is not entirely accurate. The Storms will take it out. Sensor towers give a lot of coverage here. Rob doesn't have much money in the bank. There's only so many minerals left. 60. A few hundred here. A couple thousand maybe for Rob. And remember, each interceptor costs 15 minerals. puCK trying to solidify his position. Jason and Rob do need to coordinate to have any hope of taking down the juggernaut that is puCK. Oracle blown out of the sky. Another set of Vikings. I'll poke. Oh, he's been poking all right. But puCK slaps back. His nuke is on his base. I mean, I think puCK can also see what he's saying. That's important to consider. If Jason can eventually remove the infrastructure, well, puCK can rebuild a lot of it, but we'll have to see. The storms on both sides. Remember, Rob doesn't have much money to work with. He's got to be careful with his interceptors. He's already lost another round. The cannon backstop for puCK paying off here. He's got 5,000 minerals in the bank. The nukes, a stasis ward. Wait, I'm not even entirely sure the nuke landed. SCV's on a pilgrimage to the bottom right corner. The three-way continues. puCK, the obvious leader, but eventually he will mine out as well. SCVs, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think he's trying to get rid of them. He scouts successfully. Oh, the sandwiches. The sand. Whoosh. EMPs on some of the Archons. He's trying to get them in front. Are the storms there? Templar on Archon action, but the Archons strike back. They will be taken out. puCK still has a huge amount of resources. Rob, careful. Careful, careful, careful. Jason might be using team colors, so it actually is quite difficult to tell Protosses apart.
Time is the best.
Sound like one unit. What does that even mean? Everybody, we're getting down to that state. I think puCK is opening up his wall. Oh, he killed his own immortal to free up supply for what? More Tempest? He's getting rid of every unit that isn't Temp or Care. That was dumb. He wants Tempest, Carriers, and Templar. And that's it. And maybe some Observers. Oh, Jason, you have to be careful. You attack the right Protoss army. There's good Protoss and bad Protoss. And according to him, Rob's one of the good ones. The Oracle gets a revelation, but also gets blown out of the sky. The Tempest from downtown with that extra vision. He's going to continue shelling. What is the unit count? There's still 75 probes for puCK, meaning his army isn't incredibly huge. Rob is doing his best to fight back. The feedbacks! No storms! Are the Tempests enough? He's grinding through the cannons. Jason might come up for the next wave. You gotta be very careful, Jason. Or for the total backstab. He really does need Rob right now, and Rob needs him. puCK just needs to stay alive. He's obviously got the 14,226 gas and counting. Rob has 11,000 gas, but he's desperate for minerals. Jason has over 9,000 gas. Everybody's going to be hurting for minerals. In an interesting exchange, this will come down to the minerals more than likely, as opposed to the gas cow. There's only so many left on the map. If you're just tuning in, we're playing Starcraft 2 Battle Royale. We're playing on a remade Big Game Hunters map. The resources are not unlimited. The mineral patches have somewhat more than normal Starcraft, but not unlimited, obviously, as you can tell by the fact that most of these players are mined out. We started with 8 Grandmasters. Now we have 3. Root Gaming's Rob, his teammate, quote-unquote, puCK, and then Juggernaut Jason. Rob and Jason have been coordinating because puCK has so much. They need each other to survive in this match. Jason is now long-distance mining from the gold, including with mules. I've got the resources tab up because the army tab doesn't really tell the story as well, because these armies are still being rebuilt for now. Rob calls out for help. Will Jason answer? The Vikings are on the move. The scans, he sees puCK's Tempest. He's got to be very careful of Storm. Even repairing the Vikings is costly. There's a lot of politics at play. You got to remember, like, if they both commit to killing puCK, whoever takes more damage in the process will be at a weaker position when it comes to killing one another. There can only be one. At some point, these unofficial allies will turn on one another, assuming they can kill puCK. So, no one wants to actually commit to that process. It appears they're going to let puCK mine out of all the bases he currently has. Jason has mined out of this corner. He's running out of minerals except for the middle here. The minerals count puCK is at 10,018.7k, as is very common in free-for-alls. Once we get down to the wire, the top 3, things have slowed down. It's now more of a Cold War that has a massive threat to turn hot at any moment. Nope. Once again, the forces are barely restrained. I like how Rob took the accidental pot shots and then says, "Careful, okay, wait a second. It was an accident. Don't worry about it." He's going bottom right, where Rob is desperately mining a handful of these minerals. Oracles with Revelation, a big part of this. Oh, Tempest taken out. Rob is under 1,000 minerals here. He needs them. Jason, at this point, Jason is in a more stable position than Rob is. He has the income from the center base. He might actually decide to take it. He might just long distance mine his way out. Sensor tower, turrets. There are 20 non-turrets on the map. puCK still has 50 cannons. Keep mid free. Jason, wait. Will Jason agree to this? For when we attack puCK. Remember, puCK can see all of these comments. puCK with 12.7 thousand minerals. 21,000. Oh god, the recall! What? But is it worth it? Is it worth it? Rob recalls so many Tempests, but not enough! puCK is on the chase. The hunter becomes the hunted. He's gonna take his Nexus, and he's gonna take so much more. Heck! Hecko! Help! Oh, Jason turns his coat as Rob is left weak. The critical mistake. Never trust a Terran. Never. To quote. Oh wait, the chat has gone on for so long that I can't see the beginning, but to quote, Terrans are liars. At the beginning of the match, the only... And now Rob... Oh, the nuke! It lands on what's left of Rob's army. Rob has essentially no income. He's now in 126 supply. And he, in trying to protect... Jason, he wanted that gold base. He saw the money that he could get in the center of the map. He knew that in the long term, he would never let Rob have access to that location. Rob was on borrowed time. Rob has been robbed of his chances. puCK won. GG, Jason. See what you've done. I'm SOS Ari. Is he, though? Terrans, liars to the end. You killed yourself. Because of this. I had to do it. Now puCK will get access to potentially the last minerals on the map. There's a few more scattered throughout, but not enough to make a difference. Jason, does he have the resources to survive a prolonged war with the economic juggernaut that is puCK? His army is currently 7,000 minerals and 5,000 gas. He's got triple that in the bank, double that in minerals. Jason cannot rebuild his army even once. Not with this bank. Now Rob is still in the game. Rob is now the spoiler. He's been at war with puCK for so long. Jason turned on him when he got too weak, but he can still keep Jason at bay for long enough to ensure puCK's victory. As puCK comes in, Jason, you killed yourself. He's just gonna help it along. As now Jason no longer has access to that gold base. EMPs. Rob is making sure that Jason has sealed his fate. Rob doesn't really have income now. Every little bit of income is into interceptors. He's desperately trying to get more Templar out, mostly to storm Jason. Oh, wait. Hey, I know I just sort of nuked your army. Jason, ever the diplomat. Though he has an interesting brand of politics here. I kind of just nuked you, but did you check the bottom right lately? Rob, I don't blame him for being nonplussed. All those scans are from Jason, I might add. There's no other Terrans, and there hasn't been for quite a while because of Jason. puCK is, like, there's still several thousand resources left to be mined, including the center, which has probably 3,000. He could be over 20,000 minerals in the bank. This is such a hard army to kill. Even some Raptors. The Micromancer puCK. A nuke is thrown out. Will the revelation be there? He's trying to hold him in possession. Where are the storms? The Templar are coming up. The Templar! Massive, massive Templar storms. But the nuke will kill a stasis void. Rob exists. puCK with some more spot defense in the form of stalkers. The tags come out. Another nuke. Wait, where is that ghost? The sneaky ghost. How did he even get there? Oh, does he see it? Does he see the red dot? The disruptor? So many SCVs, but does he need them? Another nuke. What a position, though. He doesn't have any detection. There's no observer with this. Nice move so far. The Templar are moving up. Insane storms. He cannot retreat. But he does the nuke! Lands from the backside! There's one or two more. Well, are there EMPs? He's going to try to target down the Templar. But the ghost goes into cannon range. puCK loses a lot of his army. He can rebuild it. The flanking nukes. Beautifully done from Jason so far. But he's out of money. He's broke. He should have thought about this earlier. The war of attrition will go into puCK's favor. The disruptors are on cool. If Jason does not acquire the middle soon, then puCK is all but assured victory. Rob is... Well, Rob is still in the game. This was a fucking basic geopolitics. Jason, a little bit of a strong... I was... Rob... And we're grasping at some straws here. Now look what happens. In this scenario, puCK terrorizing everyone. I thought he was dead. Jason... Oh. The disruptors. Down goes the planetary that kept the Raptors at bay. puCK has a massive economy. He could build another 100 cannons almost. He's got access to the gold. puCK solidifying his grip. in the units lost, well, Rob has lost the most. puCK in now second place. Stealthy lost so much earlier on. He burned bright and flamed out early. Rob grasping at whatever scraps he can get a hold of. There is maybe a dream that Jason can do enough damage to puCK where Rob can swoop in. God damn it, Jason! God damn it, Jason! What the actual heck? He's weak AF. You could win. Jason, with the subtlety of a bull in a China shop here. My ass. I love how I have the mature language filter on. I put that on because it's more fun to guess slightly. This is a fucking family-friendly stream here. Those are all Jason scams, by the way. You are max Jason. He is not. 169, no money left. If we both went and killed him, we have a shot at winning. He's rich. Oh, he rich AF. He's got 15,000 minerals, 33,000 gas. He just spent a little bit. He's pushing me, but you can't win if we attack one by one. The disruptors are chunking through. Oh no, it's a disaster! Oh, what a save, but losing so much. Can they agree? Can they put their differences aside? Rob, okay, go. His production time is the only thing that will win. This is true. Are there any nukes left? There are 3 nuclear missiles. The production is... I don't know if there's a chance that they will ever get to his production. We need to kill his army. puCK sees all of this. He sees it. He has not made a comment. A nuke on the cannons. The disruptor, will it be in time to stop the nuke? That sums up this game. I'm ready. Jason did not play. He did not toe the line. I'll go from left, obviously. What kind of... He doesn't even have a ground army. Jason has 40 Vikings, a handful of bio, 12 ghosts, and target fire. We can't. We have to be at the same place. We can't. Because I'll clear. I'll spray and pray, bro. There's no planetary. Little does Rob know, there's no planetary. There's nowhere left to retreat to. Go. There's some stasis. No, the stasis! puCK has... Oh my god. The Great Wall of puCK! He's taking them out. And he's seconds away from potentially taking another stasis! The disruptors firing to the right! 2 armies set upon him! But puCK is maxed. The infrastructure behind him, immense. He's got 34 gateways, 3 robotics facilities, 5 stargates, which isn't that many, 2 Templar archives, 78 cannons. He's adding on more and more shield batteries. He's got a chokehold on the center of the map. What? puCK's Tempests are going a little deep in the paint. What else is there to be done? The disruptors in position. The armies of Rob and Jason come together once again. Jason sealing potentially his own fate earlier by putting Rob's army down to such a size. We need to YOLO. Too many Tempests. The more we wait, puCK. Oh, jeez. He's got 82 cannons. The worse it is. He's got 37,000 gas. 16,000 minerals. He's just putting up cannon after cannon. Stasis after stasis. I love this. The mules to get the stasis. That's a beautiful play. Lift your orbitals. There comes everything. There goes the neighborhood. Everything's flying at him. They're giving it all she's got. Still more stasis, more cannons. He's trying to trigger beautiful mule drop. He's going at it. This is everything. Go, 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 go! What can they even do? The disruptors. Shots fired on the left. Big hit on the bio. Down for the count. I can't, says Rob. He has disruptor. Go, go, go. Vikings on the deck. The ghost blasted by the purification novas. Another shot to the right. The cannons are holding the line. The Vikings actually working through the left. puCK has everything in the center. Beautiful storms. The cannons aren't holding. Incredible storms are holding for now. The disruptors in the middle of it all. The Vikings doing their best. Come to me, says puCK. A 34 Stalker warp-in. Is it enough? The Tempest hold the line. The Stalkers blink forward. Jason is done. Rob is trying to work through. puCK breaks his silence, and he breaks their bodies. The Tempests are not enough. The Storms are not enough. The Stalkers are endless. He continues to work forward, blinking on top. There's nothing left. GG. Rob taps it out, takes a parting shot, and puCK. Sometimes there's no comeback story. Sometimes Goliath wins, and puCK, on this day, he lost 78,000 resources still in comparison to Rob and Jason. They got too big too fast, and that means that you're victor of this near hour-long Starcraft 2 Battle Royale put on by Dricket for Exxon. Is that how you say it? I don't think it's... is that the team name? I don't know. But your victor is Root Gaming's puCK with 10 bases. He holds the line. He finishes the game with 76 cannons, 35 gateways, more than enough economy, 40,000 gas in the bank. And he is your champion. Come to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this match. Make sure to smash that like button, ring whatever bells. If you want more battle royales, puCK will bring home $100. I believe it is the count. But I hope you guys enjoyed my coverage of it. Whatever geopolitical commentary you have, make sure to leave in the chat in the comments. It's probably a bad idea. But thus concludes our match. And puCK brings home the chicken dinner.